tattooed right over your left nipple. So I tattooed it on
You
you.
gotta check it more often.
Backwards. For viewers.
Fun means entertaining and good. It's in your nip.
I also forgot to start recording the video until just now, which means that the first thing we heard was Eric say the word nip.
Yeah.
Cool.
We
That's good.
did it, gang.
Okay, so should I recap the Scientific American article for the
Yeah, if
video?
you could, that would be great.
Okay, great. So there's this article that I read in Scientific American. Brendan, have you read and are you keeping up on your subscription to Scientific American?
I am not. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. So here's what the thing is that cats can use Zoom and Zoom related. There's no other video chatting platform other than Zoom. So we're just really talking about Zoom. But if there
According to
was
Zoom
another one.
stocks, am I right? They're the only one out there.
I don't know to what you're referring, so I'm just gonna keep going and ignore it. So what I've learned is that cats can reach through Zoom and knock things over, which is why they're always showing their butthole to people. And Julia was a cat in this scenario.
They missed that.
Ralt says cats can use Zoom, but not Google Meet. That's very true.
Yeah.
The more complicated the technology, the better cats are at using it.
What is Cats in Soup? Is that a game, Rude Zuka?
That would be cool.
They say I played
Cats in Soup.
and Cats and Soup, and I made a cat after tuna. Thought you would enjoy.
That's fun.
That
That's what
great.
context clues would lead me to believe.
Yeah. Sounds like a game.
I bet it's like an MMORPG where you're making soups and you're trying to level up your cat.
I like the idea of a cat cooking game where you play a cat and you also make soup.
Eric's been playing Breath of the Wild on our TV recently, and every time he rides his horse or makes something cooks something, he's like, "Oh man, look at this," and I really enjoy it. Or find a little seed. There's like little guys that are leaves, and he's like, "Look, Amanda, it's a leaf," and I go, "Oh, it's a leaf."
Yeah, whenever I find a Korok, I'm like, Amanda, look, it's a leaf guy, and then a leaf guy shows up, and then she makes a comment about the type of leaf they have as part of their face.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this one long leaf.
I just like saying "Yahaha."
That's very good.
Thank you.
Did you do that when Lauren was finding all the Koroks?
Yeah, we both did it. Every time she found a Korok, we both said, "Ha, yahaha."
I'm sorry, you mean the coffee ghost?
Yeah, the coffee ghost.
Yeah,
coffee ghost.
And whenever Eric finds a new shrine, I go, "Shrine get."
That's a deep cut. That's what on the original Mario Sunshine. I don't think they patched out because it wasn't on the internet because it was still a GameCube. But on Mario Sunshine for the GameCube, and you gotta have on the disc, the text you get when you got a shine instead of they didn't do stars or moons. They were like shines. There were suns. Was shine get. So when you're speed running it, you say shine get every single time. So now Amanda says shrine get, and it's rhyming.
Get it.
You can all find this in the most recent issue of Scientific American if you just check it out. You just look at it. It's just in there.
Scientists are perplexed by it.
It's true.
Cinema Hopper knows about Shine Get. And Brandon, we have an answer for you from Rudzuka. It's a mobile game. You have cats that make soup and ingredients for the soup.
I was right!
Yeah. You can also make juice and barbecue. You can name and dress the cats, and it's amazing.
Incredible.
That's very cute.
Good.
I love that.
Sounds great.
Also, can I show you guys a Kickstarter reward that I got recently that I'm very excited about, and then we can start doing fun side party stuff?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I got this.
Oh, hello.
Little
I love
lad.
him.
I love
Oh,
him
he's
very,
cute.
very much. He's very, very good. Now, you guys talk for a few minutes, and then I'll show you the cool thing about him.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Like 2 minutes.
It's a part 2 type situation.
There's a reveal that happens here.
Julia,
Oh
can
my
I
God.
ask, what was the Kickstarter for this?
Yes.
Okay, because I didn't know if you got a Kickstarter for like a backpack that's deeper than you think it is, and then they gave you that.
Yeah, and then they gave me this.
That Kickstarter.
Oh no!
And
It
he
turns
glows
into
in the dark,
bones.
too.
What? That's
They had
honestly.
others. They had like Stegosaurus and T-Rex and stuff like that. But I'm a Triceratops girl until I die. So
Amazing.
That's honestly pretty fucking cool.
I love
That's very cool.
Cat Rose in chat also got a job offer as we started streaming.
What?
So congrats,
What?
Cat.
We did
My
it.
hair blessed you.
Try and get.
Try and get.
Try and get.
Well, I think we have a genre for maybe our first go round. Maybe it's workplace comedy or like rom-com.
Oh,
person
hold on.
in the workplace.
I got it now. I got it. Can we
Okay.
open up the Canva?
Okay.
Oh
let us
yeah,
look.
hell yeah.
Oh please. Okay.
Yes. As a reminder, this is
Yeah.
what this is.
Hey, this is what we're doing. We're doing the side
It's our
quests. This is the thing. Remember, when we do side quests, we're making up small plot hooks and small adventures, and for a tabletop RPG game that you're playing that doesn't exist. Audience suggestions, adjectives, nouns, full ideas, anything you want to put, just throw that shit in the chat. We're coming up with the genres, and then you tell us what you want to see, and then all of us will lead as I create this stuff in Canva. Canva, sponsor us, please.
Listen, they did reply to one of your tweets saying maybe. So
That's
I emailed
true.
them, and we'll see where it goes.
That's true. I looked at the email, and the email was mostly like, Eric loves this, help him. It
Help
was like
him.
it was like I was an 8-year-old who only loves Ken Griffey Jr.
I mean, you're not?
No, I'm not. No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And here's Majesto. I just wanna say-
Majesto!
My best friend.
Our friend. Was
Majesto,
he the
yeah.
evil one, or was Majesto the evil one?
Majesto was the evil one.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
It was a reverse because he has a black hat, but he was the good one. Actually, it was a noir, so they were both ambiguously more
Right.
ambiguous morale. Okay. Yes, Gulio, what are you thinking?
All right, we're going to do a workplace comedy here,
Okay, great.
Great.
but it is going to star dinosaurs.
Great.
Oh, I love this.
All right, workplace RP. It's a workplace RPG, and then everyone is dinosaurs.
So I'm trying to decide: is everyone dinosaurs, or is this just a workplace comedy that takes place at Jurassic Park, and your characters don't know that the shit is about to go down inside of Jurassic Park?
Like they're office workers at Jurassic Park?
Yes, like they're like in the control center or whatever, or
That's also pretty good.
or they work in one of the stores at Jurassic Park. You know,
That's also pretty good.
That's pretty good. I like all of
Yeah.
these.
I really like. There was one
Nice.
RPG, and I can't for the life of me remember. It was another like actual play show,
Yeah.
and it was basically like, again, I can't remember the details, but they told them the players they like play through movies, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
told the players like, oh, you guys are gonna do like a teen rom-com where you're at summer camp. But what they were really doing was doing Friday the 13th, but they just like weren't telling the kids that, like telling the players like this is gonna turn into Friday the 13th.
It's pretty good.
And so all the players are like, oh, I'm gonna like fuck and like have fun and like have a good time. And then they're like, and you talk to a mysterious old man who warns you about a mysterious stranger by the lake. And they're like, why are we talking to this old man? I thought we were having fun. You know?
That is good. I do like that a lot. That's film reroll, right?
Yes, that must be it. Thank you.
That is an interesting. That show has such an interesting premise, but they use GURPS, which is like an
GURPS!
all. Yes, exactly, Brandon. It's an all-purpose tabletop RPG, but like so you can put anything in it, but it's really really like squishy.
Yeah,
you know?
it's very squishy.
Because you
Yeah.
can kind of make it whatever you want. So it's kind of odd,
Mhm.
but I do like that. I think. Hey, what are you guys doing in there?
I'm
Hey,
trying to
just
eat
pop it
lunch.
just popping in. Want to check if you got my
Sue,
email?
I'm trying to eat lunch.
Hey,
Is
did you
that-
get my email?
Is that the manager, the T-Rex, like the one that everyone's scared of?
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I like that.
Wait, so are the dinosaurs people, or are the dinosaurs
I
the
guess we
dominant
haven't
humanoid?
decided on that yet.
I like that. I do like that. This is like you work in Jurassic Park, and in the office space, because like isn't the whole premise of the new Jurassic Park movies that like they just fucking gave up on keeping them in the park and dinosaurs just like live in the world now?
Yeah, well, they like accidentally released them. They were like going to bring a bunch to be like auctioned off or something, and then they set them free, and now like the world just has dinosaurs, and they're like, maybe this wasn't the best idea, and that's what the movie coming out in like 2 weeks is.
What
That's so
happens?
funny.
What happened to Jurassic World?
Panda Pancake says that's the manager Pete. He's a real pit bull.
Ah. I love
Oh,
him with
yeah.
the bow tie. Yeah.
Oh yeah, rotate that shit, Eric. Rotate it. Rotate it. Rotate it.
This
Let's
is
go.
my new best friend.
Yeah,
He's wacky.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
wacky.
I love him.
I might have to play him in a campaign at some point.
Yeah.
Just a Triceratops with a bow
Oh
tie.
yeah.
I like that.
I like that a lot. That's very good.
So, not to say that this is our second stream where we've already largely deviated from what the premise of the stream is and the rules we outlined, but like, so what are we doing here? What is
Okay.
this?
No, so I think that like it is so I was trying to give us an actual plot by saying like, oh, this is a workplace comedy where it is the employees at Jurassic Park are slowly starting to realize that things are going bad in Jurassic Park.
I love that.
So as much as I love small worker with a bow tie, I don't think that's exactly what we're looking for. But
Sorry, that's on the whiteboard.
That's just a drawing.
Sorry,
okay,
that's an idea they're kicking around to make
Love
the
Maybe that's
dinosaurs
like-
more palatable.
And is the other
Maybe
dino
that's
like
one
a
of the like
pinata?
security streams, and they're like, who put a bow tie on Pete? Why
Sure.
does Pete have a bow tie?
Eric?
Hey,
oh no,
Eric?
This
Oh no.
Hey,
I hate
hey,
this.
Eric?
I hate
Oh,
this,
no.
but this is what happens.
Why'd you write Office Romance?
Because I thought there was a there's a real will they won't they vibe.
Right, they're the Jim and Pam of the Jurassic World workplace.
Yeah, I didn't like where that hand was going.
Yeah.
This is better.
That's
I like
yeah,
this
It's
more.
slightly better.
It's
yeah.
like, oh, we're sharing a stool during a meeting. Do you really have to do that?
It's real like
standing. She's standing.
yeah, but like they're like, oh, we know what you're doing. We know what's happening here.
They cannot find the background on that. They're like, what? Oh, there we go.
There
Okay,
it is.
we did.
Cat-
Canva's so strong.
Canva gets there. Cat Rose asks if they could have an office pet. I think that's a really fun.
Oh, yeah.
fun
Oh
thing to
no!
start with.
But what
You
is the
need
pet?
It's a small dinosaur. It's one of the
Small
small,
dino?
cute ones. Yeah.
I
That,
like
do-
a
that
big
won't
lizard.
eat you.
Yeah, this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
He's genetically modified to be fine.
He's just good.
To actually just be good. I like this dinosaur that has 1 foot that's darker. I like
It's in shadow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it's in shadow.
I like him.
Now-
Can we name him?
Yes. His name is Jerpathy.
Spell that?
Jerpathy.
P-A-T-H-Y.
Yeah, Jerpathy.
Yeah, there we go. We nailed
So
it. Got it in
I
one.
think in terms of again,
Sorry,
I'm
it is
coming
Julia's-
back to
it is
plot.
Julia's
No, it's
one.
okay. Please keep
Okay.
naming the dinosaurs. In terms of plot, maybe it's like the quarterly review. Maybe the CEO is coming by, and so everyone's like very like we have to prepare our meetings and stuff like that. And knockoff Jim and Pam here are like, oh no, well we're trying to slowly figure out where our relationship is going to go. But what if you get promoted and you won't be in my office anymore? And will that ruin our flirty office relationship? Oh, and oh no, there's a T-Rex.
I like I do like this. I think it's funny that you're going to run. Okay, yeah, I think this is funny. This is a very funny one shot. Then you're running like an offices and
Right.
bosses style campaign, and then
exactly.
slowly they realize that it's Jurassic Park, and then halfway through a T-Rex attacks.
Exactly. That's what I'm going for. You
Okay.
people. That's what I'm going for here.
No, that's what I was doing with this
Okay.
guy. That's why he was poking in through the window.
I also like the idea of him being the manager.
Yeah, Kat also suggested that the pet is named Lasagna, which I do think is really good. So
I'm
That's
sorry
super
about
cute.
Jerpathy.
Yeah,
we're
that's
going
okay.
with
Jerpathy will
lasagna.
return.
Rip Jerpathy.
I like Office D&D. It's an Office D&D campaign, but then you fight a T-Rex
Yes.
because it's
But then the
Jura-
T-Rex comes.
It's Jurassic Park.
Yep.
I wish that Critical Role would stop being so fucking scared and make this as one of their branded shit, right? They're running a fucking Jurassic Park stream, but no one says it. It's just like, hey, we're gonna do like a mundane stream, and then halfway through they rip down all of the curtains that it's actually like Jurassic Park branded.
Yeah, Barty-
Now I honestly kind of regret that I told you guys this idea because I wanted to run this now.
I
Right?
mean, you can't, Julia. I assure you, I'm going to forget about it about an hour from now.
and I will not say anything when Brandon and Amanda don't remember.
Honestly, this would be a good one to have a guest on because then the
Yeah.
guest will have clearly no idea that this is coming, and then we
That's
can
true.
completely just blow their minds.
Julia and Chat. Typically in a movie like this, you're going to have sort of a clue early on, right? Where in the
Sure.
first, 20 minutes of the movie or the first third of the movie, there is some kind of sign that something is going wrong. What sign do we have that something is going wrong? Is it a break? Is there a clue? Is there something that was left behind? Is there a smell, a complaint? What is it? How can we depict it here?
I mean, you can really do just like the classic, oh, there's a routine maintenance,
Overwhelming.
and everything went down for like a second, but nothing got out. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Like a
It's
power
Jurassic Park.
outage or
Yeah.
server error? Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Or-
This is
yeah.
good.
Mhm.
That's what I was thinking about this guy over here. Is that is this a media company?
Yeah.
Are we making? Do we make cartoons?
This is the marketing department for Jurassic World.
Yes, exactly.
That's
It's
what
like
it is.
it's like, are we the marketing department for a pharmaceutical company? Like, what are we doing here?
Eric, I bet you could find a little like pennant and make a Jurassic World marketing team pennant if you really
I
wished
love
it.
that.
We need it.
Oh, I will think about
Yeah,
that.
but
Sorry, I'm trying to remember what the name of the new movie is because I cannot.
It's called Dominion, I think.
Is it
Jurassic
like Fallen
World.
Dominion? Is it Fallen
Yes.
Dominion?
Fallen World. I feel. I don't know. Someone.
See, Julia, we're on the same page
Yeah.
here.
But
I
I'm
mean,
just gonna Google it. I
I
can't.
love the server error. Maybe we can find a fun server clip art, like
Okay.
computer server clip art.
All right. So Fallen Kingdom was the second one. This one's just called Jurassic World Dominion.
Oh god.
Dominion. I'm sorry, it's
Dominion.
Dominion.
So you gotta say it in the Jeff Goldblum voice.
Eric,
'cause he's, like,
can you?
back
Can
now.
you sorry, can you do that and then like put a slash across like the cloud is down,
Oh, yeah,
upside down, and the cloud's pointing down?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll rotate that baby. Oh yeah.
It's we don't know what they're dating.
I don't want them to be eaten. I want
Her
their
head
love
is
to
fully
succeed.
devoured.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, she's dead.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no.
Blevin is not responding to it
I'm
at all.
sorry.
Man.
Every
Uh,
time.
what
Any
do I say?
awkward pause, just someone starts singing that.
Wait,
No,
that's
no.
the CEO's hand, isn't it?
Oh no no no.
No, no, no.
Is that what I do every day at work, guys?
Eric, I hate that image so much.
Wait,
That
you
is
know?
a cursed image. I don't like the way it wags. It's bad.
No, I don't like how the arrow is gyrating. I'm trying to cover it up, but I can't.
Oh, I like this one down here, Eric. The like absolute bottom X is much better.
On here. It's
Oh,
very
this one, yeah.
slashery,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I like that.
We had a few great ideas. Hey, Sarah Bear, welcome to chat.
What up, Sarah?
From
Hi, Sarah Bear.
Cinema Hopper, a claw slash in the wall that people just assume is fine, slash new office decor. That was very good.
They're like,
Um,
ooh, you guys spent a lot of money putting this in, and it's very chic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, hell yeah.
Bardic Beatdown was like, did lasagna maybe catch a mouse? And then everyone, like that kind of makes one thing happen after another. That's pretty good,
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
right?
I love this a
Yeah,
lot.
that's
I'm gonna
really
try to
good.
make it blend in.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like Brandon is the most dinosaur-y out of all of us. Brandon is the.
Strong
Yeah,
opinion.
Actually, no. Wait, Julian literally just showed us a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Two
Julia,
dinosaurs just right there chilling.
Julia, what's like a type of dinosaur that was like a critter?
Like a little guy?
Yeah, like a little
little
guy.
velociraptors were little, right? In real life?
Yes. So real velociraptors were about the size of a turkey. There was, I feel like a sauropod would be.
Hold on,
good.
Amanda's crying more than it.
Sauropods were like little cat-sized, basically triceratops, if I remember correctly. And they were
Oh, that's cool.
extremely cute.
All right.
Let me see if we can find sauropod or something like that. Yeah.
Guys, I'm trying to
Oh, that's
avoid
perfect.
clipping our audio here, so if it seems to be
This
getting
little
quieter,
guy,
that's
you're
the
right.
reason.
With the little beak. Yeah, him.
Oh,
He's-
this guy?
He's the one I was thinking of. Yeah.
Oh,
what
yeah.
What a
Little-
dummy.
Oh,
Little
what a
guy.
derp. Love him.
Really up him.
I'm trying to
Um,
find like
Oh,
a good photo.
this one's pretty good.
This
I
one?
know.
Yeah.
I know. On the Jurassic Park TV show that
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of, it's like Camp Cretaceous, I think, or something.
Yeah.
They have a little baby Ankylosaurus, and he is adorable.
Oh,
that's
so
very
cute.
good.
Yes.
Sorry, that was from last time. I kept a little stuff from last time around just in
Okay.
case.
Apparently, according to chat, the smallest dinosaur is the Ocleodentavis.
Okay. Something
All right.
with teeth.
All right, college. Congratulations.
And someone else said compies, which is true, but compies will eat the shit out of you. I was looking for a little plant eater friend.
Little plant eater.
Right. So I feel like this is this is what we're talking about,
Oh
right?
no!
Oh, lasagna is like, look, I found something.
Yeah, and it's like a
You're
different
like,
tiny
"Lasagna,
dinosaur.
no!"
There needs to be a game system, and I don't know how it is. There needs to be a game system that's like double-sided one pager. That's like you're playing regular people,
Mhm.
and then you have like fight stats as well, but it's like 1 of 6, and then on the other side is like here's for the person running it is like here's how it's weird, and then here's how it breaks bad. Like that's what I'm really looking for
Oh, yeah.
here.
I
Like
feel like
I
you
wish
can
there
do-
was like a more of a regular person or sort of like sort of thing like that. Like what was that show that was on Comedy Central that's like Severance but not Severance?
What?
it's set in a building. It's set in an office, and it's like very dour and disrupting. It was on Comedy Central, and I feel
don't
like
know
it's
this
out
one.
of our
with
thing.
with Adam Devine? Is that what you're thinking of?
No, Brandon, I'm not talking about hit show that we all watched in college, Workaholics. I'm talking about literally like a dour set in an office show. It exists.
I'll see as chat catches up if they have any ideas. In the meantime, TJ Quizzle did say the dinosaurs might sell drugs, and then we have Breaking Jurassic.
That's also
Breaking Jurassic's very funny.
very
I do have a question. Not to throw a wrench on this at all, but have you guys been watching the Apple TV dinosaur show?
No, but my friend Jordan, who is obsessed with dinosaurs, has been texting me blow by blows about it.
I have been watching Jordan tweet about it, and I have
Yes.
watched an episode, and I do think we should put famed narrator David Attenborough in here somewhere.
Obviously. Naturally.
Oh, so it's a David Attenborough
Eric,
thing?
stop it! Eric, stop it!
Oh, sorry. Am I
no.
throwing a wrench in what you're saying while you're doing it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's so gross. I don't like the wiggle.
Oh, yeah, the wiggle is bad.
I appreciate whatever animator this was put the lines on alternating sides of the thingy to really emphasize its direction.
No. Not
Let's see if I can find if I don't have to Google.
He might be, he might be.
Oh, I like what Flightless Finch said, which is the GM plays Attenborough narrating The Office.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I'm just getting a lot of the David, so there's a lot of dicks that are being shown now.
Bardic Beatdown suggested that David Attenborough could be recording voiceover for promotional material in
Sure.
The Office, and that's how
also
he gets
very
involved
good.
in the mix.
All right.
That's just where he's at.
There we go.
Attenborough. Oh,
My mom-
Look at that old man.
All right, here we go. Let me tell you some stuff about my mom. My mom got really obsessed with this one video with David Attenborough talking to Prince Harry and Meghan's children, or Prince William's children.
Yes.
There's basically this thing about like they got to talk to David Attenborough and ask him some questions about just animals and stuff, right?
Okay.
And like they're all doing this, and of course he does this David Attenborough thing, and like, oh, I love all animals, and they're all wonderful, and I'm gonna tell you all about them, right?
Eric, that
So
was
my
a
mom-
wonderful impression, genuinely.
That was actually a very good. You should
Really
do a
good.
David Attenborough like in something.
No, I'm gonna keep doing this voice instead. Sorry, we have
That's a
no
little
spoilers,
preview,
no
little preview.
spoilers, no spoilers. When that voice will be involved. That if ever we had an old man for us to trust, well, I'll put that in the campaign. So David Attenborough is doing David Attenborough thing, and he's like, oh, I'm going to talk to you two children, and you're going to ask questions. And then the young daughter. My mom said this over and over and over again. She's like, oh, do you have any questions? She's like, I like spiders. Do you like spiders? And David's like, oh, I love spiders. They eat all of the bugs, and they're so delicious.
They're
and she's
so
like,
clever.
and,
They're so
and she's like, they are
delicious.
so
Oh, no.
clever.
They're so clever.
So my mom, for like 6 months in a row, would go, I like spiders. Do you like spiders? And they're like, they are so clever. She would
I
just
like
do that
spiders. Do you like
over,
spiders? They're so
over
clever.
and over and over again, would say that. And I'm like, Mom, I didn't watch the video that was going around. I just don't know how to process this, what you're doing. And I'm so glad that you like that you like when this British royal child said spiders.
It's very much like the Turtle Boy, the famed Turtle Boy.
Yeah.
So-
Sorry, this explains so much about your personality. I don't know how else to describe this. Knowing this fact about your mother.
This was recent. This was last Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah,
no,
all
David
very recent.
David Attenborough is disappearing. He's being
You're
snapped
making it
away.
seem like he died.
He's like,
Like it's the ghost of David
I
Attenborough.
was trying to make it like he was a narrator. I'll give him a microphone.
Or a little speech bubble that says the eye emoji, the heart emoji, and the spider emoji.
I
did
love
just see a very good katana gif that we'll have to use later on, but that'll be for something.
See, it's like
There you
it's
go.
like he's podcast
Perfect.
art.
Now,
Love it.
Miss Callie does say, I have no idea what's happening. And Miss Callie, correct. We
Yeah.
don't either.
That's right.
Once again, that's Majesto. You remember Majesto. Once
You
again,
remember Majesto.
remember we're doing side quests. We're making up plot hooks and small adventures, or one shots, as it were, or storyboarding something. And we're doing this for you to use in your own tabletop RPG game if you so choose.
If someone plays this, they have to tell
You're
me.
contractually obligated to tell us.
If you
You
play
have
any
to
of
tweet
them.
at me.
Julia, do you want to recap what's going on in this?
Yes, so this is a game that you do with a one shot where your characters play people who work in the marketing office of a big vacation company, and that's all the information that you give them. And the CEO is coming to like determine whether or not the company is doing a good job and stuff like that. And slowly you begin to reveal, oh, there's dinosaurs, and oh, something's wrong, and oh, they work in Jurassic World, and oh no, everything's going to shit. And then they have to survive, and it becomes a survival horror game.
That's fun.
Honestly, that's incredibely fun. I like this a lot.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for like. I'm sure that there's like there's like an event that's gonna cue this. Like maybe the CEO starts to speak and then a dinosaur like eats his head or something. But
Obviously.
I just love how divided this is, and running it in an obscure, or either running it in like whatever tabletop RPG you want, or running this in D&D would be so funny.
Oh my
to
god,
me.
guys! Pastor Booby says so. Join the paper X Jurassic Park, and I need to see
Yes!
all of our characters in
Yes.
Yeah.
Rose Gold fighting the T-Rex. Let's go, baby.
Love
I
it.
that for her.
Love it.
In her little leopard skin skirt. Oh, I love that for her.
I feel like there needs to be like. I wonder if there's like a weapons wall. You're like, they do it. They definitely would have this. They definitely would have this. I don't know what this is. Are these just like knives?
Knives.
I feel like
That's just swords, maybe.
it's very much like no one has this stuff on, and then you go over to like a like
Maybe
a
try
That's good.
weapons rack. That might,
yeah, like a weapons rack. Like no one has any weapons
we
on
go.
them, and then
Found
all of a
it.
sudden you like open up a supply closet, and then this is here.
It's good.
and there's just spears for no reason.
It's like the chairs in jail, which I love.
Go
like-
to jail chair.
We all know that one chair in the office that you don't want to get stuck with.
I do like the idea of like spears in Jurassic World because like guns are silly, right? Like a gun's not gonna hurt a dinosaur, but if you had a spear, at least you could like poke him away. You know, like
Yeah.
go away.
That's
Brandon,
what I'm.
Brandon, explain to me the statement, guns won't hurt a dinosaur.
Julia, have you seen a dinosaur? They don't get hurt by guns.
I mean, I think it depends on the size and like hide of the dinosaur. I don't know, man.
I think if we're it
Did
also
you change the color of the T-Rex? Very good.
I saw it down here. I saw
yeah.
it down here in just one of the color changers in the photogenic thing, and I'm like, oh, that's
Yeah,
incredible.
sexy.
I love it. Yeah, no, I actually 100% agree with Brandon. Like, there's always that scene where like the soldiers show up and they shoot at it with semi-automatic weapons, and then nothing happens.
and then the dinosaurs are like no.
And then they all get munched. No, I think that's great. I like the idea though, is like it's not about them killing it. It's definitely a survivor. It's a survival game. So you need to like hit the big red button that like unleashes the mech or the shutdown or whatever, or like
Get-
everything gets nuked and it's fine.
Get to the chopper, you know.
Yeah.
Guys,
Oh, sorry, I have to
just
put it in the
saw
chat.
I just saw Ghost David Attenborough again, and it's still hilarious.
I think
Quizzle
someone
wants
in the
to
chat
know-
said, "Is he a Jedi?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah. TJ Quizzle would like to know, is the CEO secretly a dinosaur? Is that anything?
No, it's capitalism. He's capitalism.
That's why he gets eaten first. It's a
Yeah.
metaphor.
Aw, the Dark Monarch
Aw.
says my favorite D&D podcast is on Twitch now. Among the top best things that could ever happen. Thank you.
That's so
That's
nice.
us. Thank you.
I thought you were saying your other favorite D&D podcast is on Twitch, so you have to go. And I was like, fair
I know.
enough. Oh, okay, yeah.
I
I'll
thought
see you
that
later, I
too.
guess. Like, a little bit rude to say, but fair enough.
Oh,
So I'm
Amanda,
sorry
we
I brought
have
that of you.
we have bad self-esteem for our podcast.
I
very-
do want to say, just quickly, Brandon, the Eric, the color change you did on the T-Rex is so good, and it makes it seem like it's the feature inside an indoor mini golf that's glow in
Oh,
the
it
dark.
does.
And that was my first thought.
I love that. I do want to
Well-
say from Bardic Beatdown in in the chat, we talk about feathers or not, and I do, Eric. I need you to add a bunch of feathers, just a bunch of feathers.
Oh,
I
sure.
would also like to point out, I've only seen the trailer for the new movie, but they do have a feathered pyroraptor in it, and I screamed in the theater when I saw it. I'm very excited.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're so
There we
creative.
go.
Lasagna. Lasagna, my best friend.
Lasagna is my best friend.
Eric,
love it.
you
Is
got
this what you wanted?
some love
Yeah.
for horse in the chat.
Whoa.
Aw. Very nice.
Yeah,
That's
exactly
nice.
what I wanted. I don't know if that's a dinosaur or a peacock now, but I think it's a dino-cock, so.
Oh no. Brandon, we talked about this
Brandon,
language.
Brandon, that's a leg. Brandon, that's a leg. It's a leg. I know it's
a
in shadow,
leg.
but it's a leg. It's not that. Sorry, I can't see chat. What they say about horse?
Lots of kind things. TJ was saying, Eric sounds so much like the host of this podcast, Horse, I've always loved.
Oh, wow.
That's him. Best Ruby says, never forget what Fatasine, rip. Sock X Freya says, this amazing group is my first experience for all things D&D, and you've ruined me as far as hopes for DMs. All of yours are amazing, heart.
Aw, and
I
then
think
Ralph
you could
said
be the DM you're
underrated
looking
paw.
for. Aw.
Is there I wonder if there was a show that I was on that like is new and could definitely use more listeners.
Games and
Well,
feelings.
if only that existed.
Get on it, chat. Gamesandfeelings.com.
Games and feelings. If you
It's like-
liked what's your favorite Pokemon, and then I said something nice about you, it's got the same energy.
It does have
It's
the same energy.
lovely
That's right.
energy.
And the same composer.
And the same, yes, canonically, the same theme song.
Canonically the same composer.
Canonically. With the absolute best music license we've ever seen. If you
That's
want to
so
see
good.
that, you got to go over on the Twitter. It's so good.
Broodzuko,
Yes.
you are encouraged to use this in your own game.
Oh,
you
for
just
sure,
have
please.
to
Please,
let us know.
please. And if you do, let me know how it goes.
Yeah, I joined the party pod.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the whole point of this
Eating
stream.
them both.
Whee!
Pam and Jim, no.
Oh no! What if
Should
true
we?
love keeps them safe? Then?
Yeah, let's move on to the next
That's
one.
true.
It's really unfortunate that like we keep saying Pam and Jim, but like imagine there was like an Office reboot and it's like we're making Office more diverse, but they're the same people. It's like look, it's Pam and Jim again. There they
And
are.
now one of them is Captain Fantastic? No, Mr.
Exactly.
Fantastic? I said Captain
Spoilers.
Fantastic. Captain Fantastic is a Viggo Mortensen movie.
Yeah, he's Captain Fantastic.
Jay Elmo says this is the best use of Canva I've ever seen. Thank you, Jay. With
Tweet at
permission,
Canva and let them know.
I'm going to screen cap this and send it to Canva so they sponsor us.
Wonderful. While man is doing that, does anyone have a genre? Let's move on to our next
Yeah,
one.
who's next?
So I am on a random genre generator.
Oh, wonderful.
Ooh.
So I'll pitch some to you guys. We got military action, we got political drama, we got spoof, we got detective, we got alternate history, we have romance drama, we have memoir, biography.
Someone do memoir for yourselves.
Western.
Go.
Your memoir for your tabletop RPG is like, hey, I'm gonna work some shit out, and you guys are just here for 4 hours with some snacks.
Yeah.
Midnighter Alley is currently rewriting the game they're running tonight to include dinos. Brandon,
fair.
I would definitely do a time travel romance.
Ooh, I love that. Let's do
Ooh.
that.
I would
Alright.
also like that Raltz pointed out political drama in a fantasy setting would be fun, so maybe we'll save that for later.
Oh,
but-
okay.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That was just season 1 of JTP.
Yeah. that's-
Yeah, it was.
I loved the. I mean, that was really fun.
Time Traveler's
So
Life.
is this what you want?
You need Time Traveler's Wife? You
Yeah.
want Time Traveler's Wife, Amanda? That's what you wanted?
Yeah.
Was that? Did you what?
Is there a remake?
Has
Yeah,
anyone watched
Oh
there's
my-
a TV show
Yeah.
now.
Oh God.
Oh, Amanda. I was about to ask if you had watched it yet, but that answers my question.
Oh no.
We're not watching it. It sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Do it. Make Eric do it.
Do you want to
Amanda.
hear? You want to hear
Amanda.
what it is? Do you
No.
want to hear what it is?
No.
You don't want to know why it's terrible?
No, I do.
Okay, here's why it's
I have
terrible.
the cider first. And Andy, my sidey friend.
Brandon, who'd you wave to?
Oh, I was saying me. I want to hear it.
Oh, you want to hear about it? All right, Brandon.
I'm
Here.
like, is the coffee ghost in front of us?
All right, yeah. I'm like, how did Lauren get behind the camera? That's impressive. Okay, Brandon. Here's why. Here it is. Okay, so it's a remake of The Time Traveler's Wife, right? Which was a movie. It's turned into a limited series. It is shot like a mockumentary,
I didn't know that part.
I didn't know that either.
Oh,
and
goodness.
the creator is fucking Stephen Moffat.
I did not know it was
Fucking
Stephen
right?
Moffat.
Right?
Oh, no. So
Okay,
it's
so then
Goodness.
then what's her face has to be David Tennant, please. And what's his
Yeah.
face should be Donna, please.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
TJ Quizzle. I appreciate you waving back at me. Thank you.
I know it's the wrong.
I know. Are
music,
both
but-
of their faces clocks? Have they been turned into clocks?
Ooh.
That's pretty fun.
Clock.
It's pretty
Uh,
metaphysical.
Amanda,
We
you'll
mirror
remember
it, so it's the
this.
other way. Yeah.
In Yu-Gi-Oh, the
Yeah.
card monster guy that's just a clock. Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about? What's his name?
Oh, the Time Wizard.
Time
Yeah.
Wizard.
Time
That's the one.
Wizard.
That was from Joey Wheeler's deck that turned baby dragon into
Baby
old dragon.
dragon.
This fucking guy, this fucking dude,
guy.
this fucking guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course.
Oh my god. Ralt's
Ev-
faces turned into clocks, but they can only kiss when it's the same time.
That makes so sad.
That's why I want them
That's so
going
funny.
separate ways.
Time Wizard.
Oh my god.
So I
So
think.
like, what do we do? What
Okay,
do
so
we
this
do
is
here?
Doing here?
people. I know what we're doing here. Firm hand on the wheel. I know what we're
Okay,
doing.
okay.
I think you should try to remove the background, Eric, so it doesn't conflict
Sure.
with the lovely background you found.
I just love Time Wizard.
So I love him too. So in any romance, there has to be an obstacle to them getting together. Otherwise, it would just be porn. So
Sure.
instead,
Oh.
so they're time travelers.
Oops,
That's
oops.
fine. But their ability, like their whatever, they've been reversed. So like they can never be in the same timeline because the evil time wizard is conspiring against them. And so I think we have to find a motley crew of friends and allies, as well as you can also undo it if you don't want to.
No, I'm just no. Don't worry about it. I'm committed.
So
Yeah, you're
I'm
very
gonna need
committed.
from chat some suggestions of items and also like motley crew of allies that can help them defeat the time wizard. What are his weaknesses? What can we use to defeat him, etc. So they can be reunited in some time that we can choose. Like, what is their dream? Where are they reuniting? I have my idea.
Are you
but
saying-
I want to
Well,
hear everybody
Amanda,
else's.
Stephen Moffat is writing this, so the answer is modern day London.
You know what, Julia? You're damn right. You're damn right.
Is this RPG called Sometime now? Sometime? I think it
It's
should
pretty good.
be.
That's very good.
It's pretty good.
Sorry, I have to get modern day London.
Thank you.
London
Oh, we're
town.
going to foggy London town.
Oh no.
I do
Oh,
really
no.
love the. Imagine seeing this fucking guy as the villain of your one shot,
pretty
or
good.
of this thing. Someone needs to put Time Wizard in as like a morally gray person, as a morally gray monster. I think would be
Yeah.
really funny.
One of his weaknesses could be paradoxes. That's from Rudzuka.
That's
Oh,
good.
sure.
I love
That's
that.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Is his
Call
weakness-
Corina from Drawfee, yeah.
Is his weakness time? Is he gets too much time?
Is it
You know?
like okay? So is it? I mean, is it TikTok? Is it time wasting? Is that his?
Yeah. I like
Ooh,
that.
yeah, that's
time
a
and he always
classic one.
wastes it.
All right, here we go. Come with me.
It's
on
just
this.
you
Coming.
show up late to appointments and then you win. Go ahead.
His biggest weakness is that he runs on like those little batteries that are circles.
The watch batteries.
The watch batteries.
Eric, I'm
And if
with
he
you.
does-
Let's go.
Fucking suck.
And if he doesn't change them, and if you distract him for long enough, then he runs out, and then everything just gets
Let's
reset.
do it. Let's find some batteries.
All right, like little watch batteries,
Watch batteries. Yeah.
right?
Canva, why do you have this? I love you.
Oh no, they have one. They had
Oh,
one.
this
The
one,
round
yeah.
The round
Yeah.
one. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you
yeah.
can even play with the colors. You
Oh.
can make them like radioactive or something.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, this is good. Oh, Canva, we love you so. Oh yeah.
Oh, I love this.
Oh
so like,
yeah.
I like the idea of that you need to keep this guy distracted long enough, and like running around and causing mischief long enough, and jumping through time, I guess, to wear him down. Because I like the idea. They don't explore this in D&D because you kill things through violence in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
But like different win conditions of like
Mm-hmm.
just causing chaos in the various things, and like he must be very much like in like keeping paradoxes not paradoxy,
Yeah.
right?
That's really good.
Mhm.
That's really
Now-
good.
I feel like we need to clarify. Probably the players themselves are the motley crew and they are helping the time traveling couple get together,
That makes sense.
right?
Yeah.
If this is like a plot hook that we're creating here.
That's true, Julia. I did forget about the premise of the show because I got
Yeah,
so excited
it's
by
fine, I
time
understand.
travel.
Well, we can give some ideas for possible characters, like
Right. I did
It's
see
true.
someone said Nikola Tesla. And
yeah, Bardic
Yeah.
Beatdown said Tesla coil, Nikola Tesla.
Oh, I love this. That like
Yep.
you're in if this is like a fantasy setting,
Mhm.
Yep.
and like you have your characters, and then there's like Nikola Tesla's there.
Can you also put
like a
the
caveman's there?
Can you put the
Yeah.
Doctor Who from the '70s with the big scarf?
Yeah,
Yes.
Sixth
I
Doctor,
will.
yeah.
Like
You're
I
talking
think
Sixth Doctor.
that's 4, but
Oh,
yeah,
Fourth Doctor? Oh.
I got you. I
uh,
only because I looked it up recently, Amanda. So. What's his name? Tom Baker.
Big scarf.
Tom Baker's
Tom
daughter.
Baker, yes.
Oh
thank
no,
you.
I'm trying to think of like different like from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. So like Abe Lincoln's there.
Yeah, naturally.
I don't know. I'm going to get the doctor. I was trying to just like
Alright.
Oh, nice.
write down a bunch
Smart.
of stuff.
Understood.
So like, I
Obviously,
like the
really
idea. I really love the idea that like they're doing the time hopping to you, and like there is this time wand that these like two plucky
Yeah. Can it be, like,
plucky
pink?
characters are doing,
Mhm.
which I find really interesting.
I love that.
Pabloco9 said it's like the vampire compulsively counting things. If you throw
Yeah.
a bunch of paradoxes at him, he can't do anything other than solve.
Yes,
Mm.
exactly. I
really
really
good.
like that.
That's really good.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Uh,
Oh no.
No,
Oh,
Time
no!
Wizard, get out of here.
Get out of here, Time
So-
Wizard.
Doctor
So good.
Who scarf.
Tom Baker. Yep, that's him.
Sorry, should I do one of these people who are dressing up as him for Halloween?
No, just do the scarf.
That's fair. Just a man.
Just a
Sorry.
minute.
Eric, no.
Technobob.
Oh, that's very funny. All right, this fucking guy. Oh shit!
It's pretty good. If this is someone's cousin, you have to tell us.
I
He's
really.
clearly someone's cousin.
It's true. Salvador Dali could be there. That's very good.
Oh
That's
yeah,
bastard.
no, Dali's
Yeah.
there for
Is that
sure.
how you pronounce that? Genuine question.
I always heard Dolly.
Well, I think it's like
It's
It's
D-A-L-I with a accent.
Oh, that's cool.
I
I
was
love that.
trying
No,
to
I
do
like that. Keep it.
He likes it. Yeah.
Aye.
Dali's there. Frida Kahlo's also there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I really like bringing in people from history. That's so
really good.
fun. That's really funny. Fucking Stephen Moffat, and of course, then there's a mockumentary crew there.
Yeah.
Get cameraman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what we can do. Sorry, I just looked at mockumentary.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's funny is that was a major part of Inspectors. Remember?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
We played this early in the pandemic. It's a very relatively old tabletop RPG. It's from the early 2000s, and a big thing in it was having like facing the camera interviews that
Yeah.
you could do at all times to kind of change the
plot.
like
yeah.
change the plot. Like it was like everyone had like an interview to the camera they could do to like, and then this is when Biffany really fucked up. And I thought that was
Yeah.
really interesting as a mechanic. So I kind of like
It's really
I kind of
cool.
like adding that here, that you can have a talk to the mockumentary crew. One of you can be looking at the camera, like Jim. Wow, Pam and Jim has showed up in 2 of these so far, which is very impressive.
Yeah.
So I think that's actually kind of cool.
Someone pointed out we need more ladies as part of our crew. So I'm going to suggest Cleopatra.
Raltz also
Oh,
said
sure.
Gertrude Stein, which I
Gertrude
love.
Stein's also very good.
I was like, I can't control what the camera crew is. Like it's
That's what I meant.
wow. They didn't add more women here. She's only doing the clapping. Wow, that's
Yeah.
impressive.
And she's in a skirt and pink. Ugh.
Yeah,
Ugh.
and oh yeah,
Right.
of course Cleopatra's there.
Yep.
Just like a modern person is the
A
snare.
modern lady.
That's very funny. Yeah, a vanity setting doing a time travel plot.
It's really good.
Doing I like doing someone else's time travel plot.
I
is
really
very
like the
funny.
idea though of like you being kind of the supporting characters. Like you are, you're supporting, just like you're saying, Eric. Like you are doing someone else's plot. That's really fun.
Right. Oh, sorry. It's a modern British person because
Just write modern British
Can
lady.
you just
It's
find
all
Ruth
good.
Nega, please?
Yeah,
Ruth
Nega.
Nega is there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just Ruth Nega.
Just Ruth Nega.
Okay, Ruth Nega is there.
Not a character, just her.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, she looks at she's at Comic-Con, so she has to do that's why she has to do it.
I love her so much.
I love her so much.
She's so pretty.
Do these historical figures, Pabloco asks, independently piss off the clock wizard? Or are they just like the time council of like need to help when he fucks up?
Oh, that's a good question. I feel like they pop up, right? Like it's about opening up portals with the time. See, I made the time wand over here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can we make it pink? Because I love him. Or can you not control the
Who,
color of
him?
the wand? No, the wand.
Oh, the wand.
Yeah,
Let me
Make
see.
the wand
Yeah, I can.
pink.
Pink? What kind of pink do you want?
Pink.
Pink?
Pionk.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
There.
Pionk.
Pionk.
Oh my god, we got a Pistons. We got a Pistons, people.
All right, Amanda, you have to say Pistons 3 times.
Pistons. Pistons. Tannicles. Pistons.
Tentacles. Hey, here's a problem, guys, and I think like let's just have our creative meeting. Hey, I'm gonna stop sharing this
Oh,
so
sure,
that
sure.
we can have a creative meeting.
Oh, sure.
Hey,
yeah,
yeah,
just like
yeah,
really
yeah.
quickly. Hey, Brandon, stop the stream. Brandon, don't stop the stream. This is for content. Just a
Okay.
joke, it's a joke.
We're stopped, Eric.
Okay, go. Great, thank you. Hey, so I think we have a problem here on Join the Party,
What's up?
the podcast, is that Dr. Bertha Bones is the best character
We're never
we've
gonna
ever
have better
created.
characters. This is a problem.
Yeah, and like
Amanda,
it's
how could you do this to us?
and it's in a 2-shot, and like, are we just gonna we've already recorded all of Monster of the Week. Are we just gonna scrap it and do
Yeah,
this
I think
instead?
we might. Well, here's
I
an
think so.
idea. Should we
Okay.
just have Amanda record some like cameo lines to stick into Monster of the Week as
That's
Dr.
a-
Bertha
Sure.
Bones?
Or Brandon, should I quit my job and do a cameo where I say Piestons for $1,000?
Per PS.
Piestons.
You only have to do
listen.
it like 70 times a year.
True.
That's pretty
Let's
good.
be real. We can always come back to it.
That's true.
Dr.
I mean, I
Bertha
do
Bones,
think so.
We could always just come back to Dr. Bertha Bones.
No, I think we should trash the entire. How about
Everyone,
every,
shut up! I have it. Can we do Dr. Bertha Bones' memoir as our next plot hook? Let's
Yes.
go, baby.
Let's go. Here we go.
young Dr. Bertha Bones?
Before New Mexico disappeared, young Dr. Bertha Bones.
Exactly. Yeah.
Listen, if a company that isn't Spotify wanted to give us like $500,000 to make that feature length audio
Amanda,
memoir, I would.
can you give me a last time on Join the Party in Dr. Bertha Bones' voice?
Of the first half of the first episode.
Why don't we actually do that in Tuesday's episode?
Oh no,
Okay.
I wanted Julia. I wanted Julia to
No,
do
I'll
it.
say the
I
last
already have
time,
it
and then
written.
she'll say the stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, so I'll do a little rehearsal here just while we're off
Yeah,
air.
yeah,
and no
yeah.
one can-
Yeah,
can
All right.
watch
It's a good
this.
thing no
Yeah,
one's
yeah,
like-
it's
no
a good
one's
thing
listening
no
to
one's
this.
listening to us. Yeah,
Yeah.
certainly not 40 people on this Twitch. Okay. Last time on Join the Party.
I love it. I love it.
And then you're gonna say Pistons.
Piestons.
You
Pistons.
you're gonna give
Last
the people
time
all
on
this.
Join the Piestons.
Join
Join
the
the Pistons.
Pistons.
Join the bones together with the Piestons.
Pistons. Okay, I'm gonna go. Brandon, you can put this
I
here
just
back
but
on.
before we go back on, back
Oh,
on
okay,
here,
okay,
yeah. I listened back to the episode on Tuesday, and I was just laughing doubled over at myself, which I've never done before. And I was just like, where did this come from?
I don't
Like,
know.
Where did I get this?
It's the most unhinged I've ever seen.
I think you panicked when
It
you
was.
had
I
to make
did.
up a character voice, and
I
that just
did.
came out, and I love it.
Yeah. Well, there we go. All right, we're safe to go back.
All right,
Oh,
all right.
yeah,
Let me click
No
the
one saw this.
button.
Oh.
Oh,
All right, so we're back with Time
hey
Wizard.
everybody, thank you.
Yeah, sorry,
yeah,
we had
we
to
just
just
take
do a
quick
creative
break.
meeting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so here's Stephen Moffat.
Love it.
Modern London.
All
that
right,
stuff.
shall I recap?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so we have a modern time travel romance in the style of The Time Traveler's Wife, but I've time traveled back and stopped Stephen Moffat from getting any budget ever again. So instead, what we have here is recast both the people's faces or clocks. They can't kiss unless it's exactly the same time, but the Time Wizard has stepped in here and done some bad things from the Yu-Gi-Oh verse where they cannot ever be kissing and in the same timeline at the same time. So our motley crew, our NPCs, are helping these star-crossed lovers to come back and find the right timeline again. They want to meet up in modern-day London, where all things take place in pop culture. So we have here a mockumentary-style situation. We have a time wand. We have lots of figures from throughout history: Cleopatra, Salvador Dali, Abe Lincoln, cavemen, a modern British person, Nikola Tesla. We have Gertrude Stein. We have all kinds of communists from throughout Eastern Europe. We have all kinds of people. We have Ruth Nega, and they all unite, of course, with a cosplayer of the Fourth Doctor to help bring these lovers together.
This is the modern British person. That's him. Yeah. No, I definitely like this. That like they've time traveled into your fantasy setting, and like that's like implying that this is some time on the timeline
Yep.
of your thing. I do like that you guys are just like coming up with ideas, and I'm like backfilling them to
Yeah,
turn them
it's
into
great. I
tabletop
love it.
RPG ideas. But like,
I like that.
It's interesting. It's bold.
I do genuinely want someone in chat to run a time travel romance RPG, please, and send us some screenshots, some thumbs up when you do it, please. Thanks.
I wonder if you ran like a game of Good Society and then just put time travel in it.
Yeah,
Like, that
I
would
like
be
that.
pretty. That'd be pretty fun.
Rudezuka in chat was asking about the logistics of doing something like this, and I would suggest listening to the after parties for the Join the Loop arc of Campaign 2 of Join the Party, where Eric talked all about it.
Yeah, listen. The logistics for this would actually just be like, you can just run this as like a one shot or a two shot. Basically, it's like your adventurers are just kind of like hanging out doing something, and like a person from a different time just busts in, like a modern couple.
For you, it's one timeline. You don't have to worry about continuity or anything like that in a one
Right.
shot.
And they run in, and they have the time wand, and they're like, oh my god, please protect me, the time wizard is running after us. And we're like, time wizard, what do you mean? and then basically the time wizard busts in and like ruins the whole time. That's like your introductory thing, and then from there it's like you can escape or you can escape, and the couple are like, oop, oop,
Oh no.
and the couple can be like, oh yeah, this is a time wand and we can use it to it's on the fritz right now, so you have to fix it, blah blah blah. And also like sometimes it shoots off and like these random NPCs show up, and then eventually you gotta like fight the time wizard. Maybe you jump through time and then you run him out and he runs out of batteries.
Yeah. Maybe you roll like a d10 and it's a different time for each roll that you jump.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
fun.
you can make like a dungeon, like a pretty easy 5-room dungeon that has branching paths.
Yeah.
So it's like you make you like start in the front, and then it's like you go to either room 1 or 2, and then 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, and it's either one of two times, and then there's like a simple puzzle or a fight or whatever
really
that happens in there. Like you can go into ancient Egypt and then you gotta like escape a tomb, or you go to modern London and you have to fight a bunch of bruvs. Like
Escape a tube station.
yeah, exactly. So you can just do that and turn it like, you know, your notes can be pretty straightforward, but it's very like you're
You can reskin it on the fly almost.
right. Pretend that the times are like an escape room, you know? Like you're going from room to room, but they're going through time while holding and they always need to make sure that they're holding the time wand. And you gotta like protect the couple and blah blah blah.
I love this. Ralts has a good question for Games and Feelings, and Ralts, you know where it goes. gamesandfeelings.com/questions. That's where she's got to go. And anybody who did not understand what I was doing a few minutes ago when we were definitely off air, listen to this week's one shot of Join the Party. I think you'll enjoy it.
I hope they do.
Oh,
If
they
for
definitely will.
If somehow you're not listening to Join the Party, but you're watching the stream, go
Hey, what's up?
watch.
People were just not caught up on Tuesday's episode, which is
Oh,
fair.
catch up,
Fair
guys.
Some
Well,
people,
they're
some
one
people are
shots.
catching up on Campaign 1. They're going in order. I get it.
Pistons.
Pistons.
Listen to all of them. Listen to all the episodes,
Quit
and
your
then
job.
listen to them again.
Simultaneously.
Yeah, quit your job, and
It'll
only listen
take
to Join
you
the Party.
4.5 days. We calculated it.
It's not that long. It's not that long.
It's not that long.
No, it's not that long.
Not that long. Not with the Time Wizard.
I forgot that I attached the battery to the Time Wizard.
Ralt says they only know party joiners. They don't know
Yeah.
what join the party is.
That
Fair.
checks
That's
out.
fair.
Oh, I love Party Joiners. That's my favorite Dungeons and Dragons, but the D's are slipped, so it's Dragons and Dungeons game. Wonderful. All right. Does anyone? Are we good here? Do you think we got it?
I think we got it.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I think this is a little bit of an audible, but I do need Amanda to also helm the Dr. Bertha Bones memoir next. So
Sure. Yeah.
Let's
No,
go. Are we-
I'll work on that.
Are we doing Young Bertha Bones right now?
yes, we are, because very
Right
importantly,
now?
the chat was
Sure.
wondering how the
Well-
Bone Witch also ties into the.
Okay, so guys, so what you have to know, if you haven't listened to the one shot yet, is that Dr. Bertha Bones is a space lawyer doctor from formerly New Mexico who loves nothing more than making new cryptids and species by putting together parts of creatures onto other creatures.
Now we do have to make this a campaign somehow, so.
I think the background must be New Mexico, Eric.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's
because
right.
It's
It is.
before,
Young-
it's before New Mexico was
Yeah.
sucked into the rift,
Yeah.
and we don't know where it went.
Bertha Bones was also a law student, so I think she must be Elle Woods.
Excellent.
Suggestion.
I love this for her.
Good.
I don't see enough turquoise in that. If you could change that, Eric.
Yeah,
I'll
we
get.
need
I'll
a
get there.
lot of
I will get
turquoise
there.
in
I have a lot, Brandon. I have a lot to do.
Yeah,
I have a lot to copy and paste.
Actually, hold on, Eric. Before you copy and paste, you need to actually put her in her best outfit, which is the smoking jacket, like right in the middle there, with the blue. Yeah. Nope.
Oh,
yeah,
this
that
one.
Oh,
What,
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's hard?
Oh.
What, like it's hard?
That is a good image.
That is the best
I'll use that
outfit
one.
in the
good.
entire movie.
Okay.
God, I love how you just copy and paste shit right into Canva. It's like, what can it do?
Nothing.
Dr. Bertha Bones.
And we're not even getting paid to say that yet.
Not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet, baby. We will. Okay, this is very good.
Oh, here we go. This is perfect.
I'm a big city lawyer.
Ah!
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah, so this is like Acid Rain era New Mexico, sort of before it floats away as its own state.
When it
I
was
know what
when it was the Empire of New Mexico.
Yes,
Ah,
yes,
yes. The Empire of
Um,
Taos, I believe we called it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Hey, that Eric Silver guy, he comes up with some good ideas.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
So where did Bertha find her love of parts. Okay, so maybe she is like camping on her own in the desert, and she was in law school, and things have broken bad, and she finds like a sweet tripod dog, and it helps them with a mobility aid, and then maybe finds like a sweet lizard where like the tail dropped off, and she's like, perfectly good tail right here. It was just frightened. What should we do?
Okay.
And then like sticks it on something else.
I mean, you could just find a regular dog and then erase one of his legs.
I mean, there's some
sweet
three-legged.
dog.
There's some sweet-legged dogs.
There's
Oh
some sweet
yeah,
boys.
He's a sweet
I
guy.
love him.
Excellent, love him.
I love him.
Someone feed him. Very good.
He's a snack.
Is the Bone
So-
Witch the big bad of this campaign?
You are gonna have to
maybe-
slap a tentacle on that dog.
I
Yeah.
think
Oh,
Dr.
you know.
Bertha,
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I think Dr. Bertha Bones finds. Now, Eric, be careful. We are live on Twitch as
Yeah.
you Google the word tentacle.
That's why I'm doing it in here.
Yeah. Maybe tail, like lizard tail, would be good too. 'cause
No,
you
I
can use
spell.
a
It's
lizard
because
tail.
I spelled
Oh.
tentacle
There
wrong.
we go.
It's all good.
Yeah, we do that and then flip it. Perfect.
Oh yeah. Oh,
love that for
perfect.
that
Oh
dog.
yeah, perfect.
This
Oh,
is so
yeah.
good.
Oh my god,
Um,
Canva.
I think maybe
Canva, I love you.
maybe Dr. Bertha Bones runs into a simple country witch who's
Mm.
been collecting bones and tutors her in the art of bone science.
Bonery?
Nope.
What was that, Amanda?
Nope. Of osteomedicines.
There we go.
Amanda, just before I group these, do
Uh-huh.
you want to say something on behalf of Bertha Bones?
A perfectly nice dog, but now he's a tentacle, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Great.
What's better than 3 legs? 3 legs and a tentacle.
What's better than 4 legs? 4 legs and a tentacle.
4 legs and a tentacle.
What if his tail tentacle?
What if tail tentacle?
That's a great point.
Thank you.
There it is. That's really good.
Yeah, just give me a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it disappears perfectly.
All right, we need a name.
did
We
it.
need a name for the dog.
Is this Jerpathy?
This is Jerpathy.
This is
We
Jerpathy.
finally found a place for Jerpathy.
Finally.
Can you say that in
Jerpathy.
Yeah, there we go.
This here's Jerpathy. My sweetest friend.
You should get a little.
Everyone in the chat just yelled tentatail at me at the same time.
Tentatail.
So. There we
They
go.
broke into Julia's house and yelled it
Yeah,
at
they
her.
did.
Tentatail.
Cat Rose says, my friend tried to bring home coyote bones once when we were hunting down my other friend's space balloon.
That's the
That
most
sends-
New Mexico thing I've ever heard.
Went places. Well, we're gonna need a space balloon now.
Yeah.
I
Or a
love-
weather balloon,
What
at
is
least.
it? What is a space balloon?
Is
Like
it
a
like a
weather
high
balloon.
atmosphere?
Yeah, like a weather balloon, right?
Yeah.
That's not what space balloon means to me.
I also you shouldn't be putting planets in the sky because we are gonna need an interdimensional rift across the sky at some point.
It is gonna be a
So-
cat's butthole, Julia. I know.
Oh.
I know that you've
Well,
Cat butt.
can we get that on?
We are live on
Canva?
Twitch,
cat
sir.
butt.
We're live on Twitch.
Maybe just cat butt.
Oh no, I'm gonna do
Oh,
Do
Eric?
not do
Oh,
that.
no.
Eric.
Maybe
Cartoon?
stop screen sharing
cat
before you do
butthole.
that.
No. I'm gonna
Oh.
do Portal Doctor Strange.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. And then you can put it on top of a cat's butt.
Yeah, this is perfect.
There it is.
Ooh, there's even the one that looks see-through.
That's
The
good.
deep-
Oh, this is tight.
This
yeah,
is
this
good.
one's tight.
This is good. We're really getting somewhere, guys. There's sweet Jerpathy. I'm gonna need some lizards, I think, just in this environment,
Oh, for
and
sure.
maybe some cacti, where Dr. Bertha Bones replaces the arms of the cactus with tentacles.
Oh my god.
You did yell armadillos during that, so maybe we want to
Armadillos?
include an armadillo at some point.
Don't need an armadillo.
I did like that Pop Loco 9 was just like, now I'm no big city witch, but I do know a thing or two about bones.
It's true. Yeah.
All right, so there's the
Yeah.
interdimensional. It's going to New York City, where Doctor Strange canonically lives. Oh shit. All right, yeah, I'm gonna come up with some cactuses.
Sorry, we have more updates from Kat here. So it was a near atmosphere weather balloon, right? They were collecting science data. We
Sure.
chased it from Colorado to Nevada and then had to walk through a field to find it. Thus Bones.
Thus,
Kat, your friend has a fucking cool job.
That's
yeah,
great.
That seems chill as hell.
I'm loving this.
Did we think it was a job? I thought it was just
thought it was
like
for fun.
I thought it was just Saturday.
I did think it was for
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, that's
Oh.
true.
That's just for fun.
Cool hobby then, yeah, even
Yeah.
better.
Even better. I think Jerpathy is now Dr. Bertha Bones' roommate in space. And he's a sweet little like SpongeBob style dome on his head for space adventures. And
Sure.
he loves his life.
Can you also get like a little doggy collar that says Jerpathy?
I'm doing the hold
You're
on.
just-
I'm
you're
doing
just
the
adding
thing you did
tentacles
first. I'm
first.
doing the thing that you asked me to do first.
It might seem like I don't have much in the way of morals or scruples, but I do have to tell you that the one rule of osteo experimentation is one limited time.
I would like to confirm that the balloon was for school, and now she does it as a job.
There's one more E
Oh,
there
that's
between the
awesome.
T and the O.
Here.
There we go.
One, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I wanted to write that down so
Thank
we didn't forget it.
Thank you.
Osteo experimentation.
Experimentation.
Which is funny because I don't think there's any bones and tentacles, but I'm fine
So,
with it.
Sarah Bear, welcome back to the stream. I'm sorry that you were listening but not watching. And what you are now looking at is the memoirs of a young Dr. Bertha Bones before she was a doctor, esquire, or lawyer. Back when Nevada only had, New Mexico only had one new in it. Back
when it was still on Terra.
smoking jackets.
Right before the Empire of Taos.
Before
Before it disappeared.
before my experiments had been recognized or banned.
And Sarah, if you do want to give us a little piece of art of Jerpathy, which is a dog, three-legged pup with a tentacle and a tail as well, that would be, if you're bored, that would be lovely.
Yeah. That's
The sis
Well, like,
asks,
whatever. If the spirit moves you,
Yeah.
if you think this is wild as maybe
we
then you don't have to because it's up to you.
up to you.
we love and respect you.
That's true. So I'm trying to think. So what is the conflict here, or is this just the memoir? And the conflict is like, how did we get from there to here?
Well, I think
Well,
that... Go ahead, Julia.
I mean, the conflict eventually is that a rift opens and sucks all of New Mexico into it,
Yeah,
and Dr.
that is
Bertha
true.
Bones, who has just gotten her law degree, now must find a new career path.
Well, here's my thought, Julia. Does Dr. Bertha Bones have to sue the state of New Mexico for leaving the United States or
Well,
leaving?
how could she do that?
I think
How
she
can New
legally
Mexico leave the universe, Julia?
She legally can't practice law anymore because New Mexico is gone. And then she has no one to sue. Was she gonna sue them as they're like not there?
She's like, I studied for the bar for 4 years.
Now I gotta study the bones.
That's the subtitle of her memoir.
All right. First of
I
all,
studied the bar, now I study the bones.
Yeah.
First of all, what I want to say is, if you want to run a one-shot for one of your characters about their tragic backstory, please fucking do it. That's the funniest shit I've ever heard in my
I love
life.
that so much.
That's incredible. There's also something about there's a real space opera vibe to this. I don't think they did this in Firefly because they didn't get far enough because it wasn't people didn't like that show. But I can imagine there being one of the episodes about the Civil War in there, and then doing this, and it's young Mal in there, like a different actor playing young, playing young whatever guy
Nathan
with the chin,
Fillion.
the guy with the chin, kind of what they're doing on what's the cowboy show on Yellowstone.
Yes.
Bebop.
Kind of like what they're doing on
you were gonna-
Yellowstone.
I
Yeah.
thought you were reaching for Young Sheldon, which
No.
you know is called Young
no.
Sheldon.
So what I like the idea here is, if we're going off the previous thing, that the Bone Witch, if we are including the
Forgot
Bone
about
Witch,
the Bone
This
So
is
I have a
this is
couple-
a non-canonical image of the Bone Witch. The Bone Witch
This
has
is
no
not what she
image,
looks
has
like.
no
The
appearance.
Bone Witch has no form.
that's
Yes.
true.
I do like that witch had 3 eyes, though. That was a great start for Dr. Bertha
Oh, the
Bones.
one that I had.
Yeah.
Oh no,
so-
that's the Bone Witch.
Yeah, but I like that she has 3 eyes. I'm just saying.
Oh,
That
you're
was
just
good,
saying you
that was
like
a good.
it.
I just like it.
Yeah.
So Pastor Booby wants to know if there's a relation between Dr. Bertha Bones and the BetterHelp Bone Witch. And also Bardic Beatdown suggests that the Bone Witch might not approve of flesh, and therefore not particularly enjoy Dr. Bertha Bones' experiments. I think
That's
both
true.
ideas have merit.
Yeah.
Is it like a friend's turn to enemies? Like you
To
studied under the
lovers.
bone witch. You studied under the bone witch, and then you got too into the flesh, and then she turned against you.
Wait, Eric, is this the milk lobby trying to make my bones buff?
Yeah, I think so. 100%, Julia. I 100% agree with you. I feel like there was a big magic thing that happened, and then Dr. Bertha Bone, and then the Bone Witch opened up the portal to space, and it was uncontrollable. That's my headcanon.
Classic.
I love that.
Fightless Finch, thank you for joining us. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah, lovers to enemies. Back to lovers again. I love this. So much.
There's something about you know, doing a thing like this, doing a prequel. Sorry, I'm trying to look for Cauldron at the same time. This is the problem. I'm talking and I'm doing Canva and I'm trying to spell all the same time.
You're doing
It's
great,
my
honey.
worst thing.
You're doing
great.
fantastic.
Thank you.
Canva is
that,
your best thing, sir.
Spelling?
Canva.
Canva.
Oh yeah, true. Is that like? Oh, I can put all the different colors on this. This is cool.
Yeah.
Is that like? Because it's a prequel, it has to get something is inevitable. So it's kind of funny. Like no matter what happens, the time rift needs to open up, and Birth of Bones needs to be sucked in,
Yeah.
which I find very funny.
Eric, you're also explaining why romance novels are good, because you know that at the end they have to intersect, and yet at the beginning you're like,
They have
no
to
way these fuckers are-
intersect. Nailed it. Don't kill me, Amanda. Don't fire me.
Next time you sleep, count your limbs. Because when you're waking up, might be more, might be less, might be same but different.
Could be same but different.
Yes, I am Jerpathy, your paralegal. I'll take one of his toes.
Why does Jerpathy sound like that?
Because I'm kind of a flunky or a henchman for you. So this is the voice that I chose.
All right,
I should have thought of that before.
jotting that voice down real
I
quick
should
for the
have thought
future.
of that.
Write that
before-
down. Tell me. Say like
How do you
Igor.
describe that? Yeah.
It's Igor Henchman. Write that one down. And then also write down David Attenborough. Then I can do that one too.
true.
That one's for your own campaigns, my guy.
Oh no! You're stealing the voice for you.
Yes.
Oh, love Jake and his friends from Long Island are gonna love that voice I came up with.
Oh no,
Oh,
I'm
man.
stealing it for next time we play Lasers and Feelings.
Oh, good. Okay, as long as I get to,
Jerpathy has to have a good voice.
as long as I'm doing it back at me, then that's
Yes,
fine.
That's what I meant.
Pastor
Oh, okay.
Booby, Dr. Bertha Bones hates NFTs because you cannot sew that shit onto anything or anyone. Therefore, it
Not
has no
real.
value for me.
That's true. They're non-fungible. That's the whole problem.
My whole thing is funging. Morning to noon to night.
Fudge.
Funge.
Someone did ask, when did this become a romance? And it's when I suggested that the Bone Witch and Dr. Bertha Bones be friends to enemies, and then Amanda yelled, to lovers.
It's true. That's always where my brain is going. But what I was saying was, Eric, you very succinctly described why romance novels are good. Because you're like, damn, it's going to happen somehow, and yet I don't see how it happens.
Yeah.
Can we remember that it's funge? Are we gonna remember that?
Funge with an E. is what I would say.
Funge. Should we all go around and do more Dr. Bertha Bones impressions?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because Brandon, I want to hear yours because you are the only one who might know someone with a canonical Southern accent.
I mean, I know Texas accents. You got a deep South accent going over there.
Mm.
But
Dr. Bertha Bones is, of course, based on Dr. Bones McCoy, who is from Georgia. I cannot promise anything about the regionality of whatever I'm doing. It's just Dr. Bertha Bones.
what should I say? I'm trying to think of a thing.
Say a Dr. Bertha Bones line.
Not so easy, is it, folks?
All right, how about we all?
You think it's just tanacle, piston, tanacle, but no, there's an art to it now, ain't there? You think it's all, let me give you an eye, let me take you an eye. No, there's stuff to it. There's pathos there. There's a heart beneath the bone, people.
We have to end the stream now.
We can't. No.
guys, I think we have to go back to a creative meeting and once again talk about how Dr. Bertha Bones is creative.
No, Brandon, say whatever you like.
I think, how about we all go around, starting with Amanda, and we can all go around and we can say, like, looks like we have to sew a tentacle onto that.
Yeah.
How about that?
I should
Okay.
go last, though.
Yes,
You want to
should
go first?
last.
Or you can go last?
Amanda
I'll
goes
go-
last.
Okay.
Looks like we gotta sew a tentacle onto that. See,
That's
that
good.
was too southern.
That was very Texas, yeah.
There was a man sat on his porch with a banjo and said that.
And
On a rocking chair with some iced tea.
yeah, and a glass of iced tea or lemonade or whatever.
I like that. That was great. That was good though.
That was
I
good.
like
that.
that.
Was good.
Yeah. All right, Gulia, you go.
Looks like we got to sew a tentacle on that.
There you go.
That's
You're really
good.
capturing the enthusiasm of the character. I love that.
That's true. Okay. Looks like we got to sew a tentacle onto that.
Eric,
You
I
sound
do-
like there's gold in those hills.
I do see in your eyes that you're doing McGucket from Gravity Falls.
I am doing McGucket.
So, I think that's a great kind of direction to go. I think you should have to steer the wheel a little bit.
That's
That would just
true.
be
I
my
would,
only,
Eric, I would
guidance.
love it if you brought a prospector into our game somehow. That would be wonderful. Thank you.
That's true. I definitely have not used that voice already in Monster of the Week episodes that will be coming up.
There's gold in their hills.
Welcome, Mod Zach, multi-dad, to the stream here. We are, of course, doing the memoir of one young Dr. Bertha Bones, who found herself after being sucked into a time rift, courtesy of the one Doctor Strange, saying to herself, "Got so botanical onto that."
This is the. I think the genre was like, I know what we ended up saying,
Memoir,
but I think
right?
that we ended up
Memoir.
settling on prequel one shot for one of your characters.
Yeah. This is like the Tokyo Drift of it all, right? This is like
Yeah.
after 2 successful installments, as they're planning a larger expansion, they just like throw a little bit of money into a young Dr. Bertha Bones and then cast like Brie Larson or some shit.
Yeah.
But she's Elwood's. To be
Eric,
exact.
could you throw both a fast car and a piston in there real fast before we?
Sure. I actually need to put. I need to put a piston on a lizard. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pistons.
Pistons.
Was it time
Oh,
for
he's so big, that gecko. That gecko's so big.
I'm sorry.
That was really good.
Canva gave me a present.
Canva gives and Canva takes away.
Growing his new tail? Is
Yeah.
that what happens?
Yeah, I think
Piston.
so. Is this
I think you
piston?
spelled piston
Yeah.
wrong.
No, that's right.
That's right.
Piston.
Sorry. Piston.
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 It's like 4 syllables.
I like that it corrected you. Do you mean Palestine?
I sure don't. I sure
I
don't,
should've.
Canva.
Piston.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's incredible.
And then he can pogo to go fast.
That's true.
Pistons.
Amanda, as I put this again, I'm going to group. Would you like to say something on behalf of Bertha Bones before I group this?
I would like to say, once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary,
Ma'am.
over
Ma'am,
many
this is
quaint
an
and curious
Arby's.
pile of forgotten bones, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping. Benedict Cumberbatch gently rapping, back against my New Mexican sky.
Okay. There you go. I don't know. The least surprising thing that's ever happened on Join the Party, Amanda knows all of the Raven.
Yeah.
You asked me to sound check for 5.5 minutes. I can do it. That's how long the Raven is.
Yeah. That's true.
I can do American Pie. I can just
There
like
you go.
speak the lyrics of American
A
Pie. I
long,
can
long time ago. I can still remember.
Or
Oh,
the
wow.
music, it used to make me cry. Bam, 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 bam.
Bam, 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 bam.
Cat Rose suggested that the gecko's name is Pogo, and I love that.
I
That's
love
very good.
him.
That's fair. It's short for Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Pogo. Pokemon Pogo. Everyone plays on a pogo stick.
Pretty good.
I'm waiting for Scarlet and Violet to come out, and there is a gecko with a piston as the tail.
Oh, this is good.
Well, we
glad
should
Pastor
recap
Boogie
this.
resonated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we did already. Did we not already get?
Did we
oh,
not?
I'll
I
tell
don't
you.
know,
Yeah,
dude.
well,
Yeah.
I think I recapped it for folks who were coming in. But,
Okay.
Yeah, so of course, Dr. Bertha Bones, shortly after passing the bar in the state of New Mexico, New Mexico's on a decline. There's acid rain. There's instability in them hills, and so she is wandering the desert, finds a sweet tripod dog who she names Jerpathy. Accidentally makes kind of a deal with Mephistopheles, and so he gets the voice of Igor, the evil, sidekick from Faustus. And so she stitches a tale to Jerpathy to help. Oh no, to help him
Sorry.
move around much better. She finds the Bone Witch in the desert, where they go from lovers to enemies, perhaps back to lovers, and all kinds of cacti and lizards and types of success before being sucked, of course, with the rest of New Mexico into space, which is where the portal goes.
I like to think that, like, as Dr. Bertha Bones gets sucked into space, like, the way that the three of us meet Foxtrot Squadron, they just kind of, Bertha Bones just kind of, like, smacks into the windshield of the spaceship.
With Jerpathy in a spacesuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the freelance union is just like, yeah, good, you're hired. Okay.
You say you're a doctor and a lawyer? Sure, whatever.
I can practice law and no longer a state. I'm licensed, never expired.
They're just like, well, we can't prove that she's not licensed.
That's true.
Can't prove it's expired.
That's true. If you want to go practice law on another planet, they can't prove that you're not licensed to
That's
practice
true.
law there.
Especially if the place you're licensed to practice law disappeared into a rift.
Can't
I still
prove
pay
it.
dues. I burn a bone on the 1st of the month at midnight.
Is that how that works in New Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good. I
Severe
do
Seasbury
feel like
is just like signing, here's your contract.
Yeah.
I do feel like that was the plot of an episode of Firefly. That like someone said they were a doctor and they weren't.
Sure. TJ Quizzle, this is of course a turquoise ode to Americana.
Yes. So the reason why I said this and why I was looking up this, there's only one McDonald's in the entire world that does not have yellow arches, and it's this one. It's actually in Arizona. It's in Tacoma, and the city council petitioned it because it said it looked better against the red rocks.
They're right.
So
I mean,
I was
they're right.
thinking. So honestly, I love this. So I don't know if you've ever seen like the Pepsis that are the cans are teal,
Oh no.
or the Cokes that are teal. They're really really nice.
That's
Let me
fine.
look for one.
It's funny to me that they were like against the
Ooh.
backdrop of Red Rocks, which McDonald's colors are yellow and red. So
Someone fucked up
yeah.
with
Like
their
the-
brand.
I'm not gonna lie, I would drink
Ooh.
more
I would drink
Coca-Cola
that.
if it was that.
Marketing
Same.
works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marketing works.
we got marketed too.
It's
I'm
like
gonna take
Crystal Pepsi, but different.
Mhm.
It's new Coke, but it's teal.
Oh, and there's a lizard named Pogo, of course.
Yeah, and Poke's
Yes.
also there.
Yes.
All right. Do we think we're good? Are we good?
I think
Yeah.
we're good on that
I
one.
mean,
That feels right.
that feels right.
Mm.
I'm gonna. Oh yeah, this little bone guy. I love him.
Oh, thank you.
I love him. His name is Jimothy.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna
Strippy's
make.
cousin.
Timothy and Jimothy.
I gotta make a new one. Cool. All right. I think at the end, I always want to make an item. I always like that. I feel like at the end, I
You
always
should
want to make
finish
an item here.
Can I give you a
Shut up.
genre into which make the,
Yeah,
the
sure.
weapon or the item?
Yeah.
Medical drama.
Pistons.
Yes,
Tabletop. Let's keep it to tabletop RPGs. We didn't do any of the other ones for tabletop
Okay,
RPGs.
how about
But
this?
this is like a genre that exists that you can run a game.
Fine.
How about what items would you give Marvel's Doctor Strange if he was in your RPG campaign? Is that anything?
Does he already have his cape?
I don't know.
Oh, so like superhero magical item.
Something. I guess they do have a power, so it's less dependent on that.
Can
Let's
you do
see. We can wait. I can if the folks in the chat want to give me an item that they're looking for. Or if they-
Yeah.
yeah. Let's wait on that.
Chat, what kind of item are you looking for?
And I've got out of Sharon, so it's fine.
Mhm.
So I can just. So I'm looking at the little bones guy, and none of you are. So it's my private one.
I set the chat settings to make sure, like, you know, they couldn't do anything really bad in the language settings. I just had to permit the term murder twink.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty good.
I
As
love
Gray
that
has to
for
go
them.
play a murder twink warlock in Allie's horror game.
That's fair.
That's pretty good.
That's fair.
That's great.
It's pretty good.
Julia, whenever you turn your head down, the light on your hair looks just it's so beautiful. It's wonderful.
It's so shimmering.
Some kind of soda that gives a user an ability. That's a good one, Cat Rose.
Mm.
Love that.
Gauntlet that rips a hole in the multiverse. That's
Of
also
course,
very
of
good,
course.
naturally.
That's very good.
I want to do the soda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Because we did the
share.
The vending machine last week.
I brought it up. We did the vending machine last time. I can just scroll down.
Yeah.
We did this vending machine
Vending.
before, who I loved. I love these guys, but I wanna do a sodi.
Why don't you get a 6-pack of soda, and then we can do 6 items.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Rude Zuka actually has a great idea that I think applies great for a soda, which is something that is both a healing and distraction item. So, like, imagine it's a healing item, but if you shake it and open it, it can, like, becomes a...
Filled with
a bomb.
glitter.
Okay, sure.
Filled with
That shit
glitter.
never comes off.
Never.
It's a glittery soda.
Mm-hmm. I like
Filled
that.
with glitter. Just a can filled with glitter.
Oh, it's just a can of glitter.
Can of glitter.
Okay.
That's just a can of
Can of
glitter.
glitter.
Can of glitter.
I want to do something with soda fountain. Is there a play on that we could do?
Oh, how about a root beer float that makes you more buoyant?
Oh,
that's
that's
cool. I like
fun.
float.
that.
AKA a root beer that makes you float.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
It doesn't make me think of in Charlie and Charlie Factory when he drinks what is it? Does he Eat
It's
or
like
drink?
Is
all
he
of it?
lifting drink?
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
The name describes it, Brand.
Cat Rose, I do know what you're talking about. Cat Rose says, when I went to New York, I had a beer that was a sour but also glittered. It was like, I think it's called unicorn farts.
Hold on one
Whoa.
second. Please hold.
Oh, Julia has one.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's very good. Oh yeah, Kat, totally right. That's amazing.
Sorry, I'm still
Sorry,
trying.
Bardic Beaton wants to know, anyone remember Only Cans? I don't remember that. What was that?
Is that a play on OnlyFans? Is that a
I mean,
yoke?
I would have to assume. Oh, honey, look at that font. I love that. Glitter.
Ah, yeah! Julia coming through.
Yeah.
Have you tried it yet?
It tastes just okay.
Oh, no.
The appeal is fun. The aesthetic is fun. It's like an okay sour, in my opinion.
I think it's Evil Twin, I think, has a blue raspberry sour that's incredible.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
I really want to know now if anybody has bought Evil Twin merchandise and just put a little K on the end. I know Bray is gone, but I feel like he would
Bray, come
appreciate
back.
that.
We have an idea for you. Yeah, if you're
And then
not,
we can float.
I like this idea. So, Pabloco in the chat was like, "Oh, well, if you're not using it as a distraction, are you just drinking glitter?" No, because I think it's like one of those things where like shaking it activates the glitter or releases it, and then it does the explosion.
That's really
Also,
good.
there's edible glitter in the world, so even if you're not, you know.
I would
So,
love
so,
to
like,
sit
does it
down
give
to
you
a spoonful, like a bowl full of glitter, edible glitter, just for dinner. Sounds delicious.
Does it give you
Yeah.
what? Does it give you? So, like, what bonus does eating glitter give you?
Charisma,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
obviously.
Yeah.
You open your mouth and just like sparkles come out.
For the day.
Yeah. And -1 stealth.
Minus
Oh
one
yeah,
stealth.
it's definitely Midas stealth.
-2 stealth.
Yeah,
That's why I wouldn't be a good GM. Because I'm like, you're all fine.
you need to be punishing more.
That's okay.
You're a
Caldwell
great
Tanner did
DM.
it, and you're fine.
I found my calling, which is Dr. Bertha Bones. Don't worry.
I mean, the goat party. Here's the thing that people don't tell folks, and why I think it's really difficult to start DMing unless you just like throw yourself into it. It's all hard, and
Yeah.
like even if you try to do something that's not hard, it's hard for different reasons. Like running those one shots are incredibly unstructured, so you just kind of like gotta go. You have to go with the flow more than any other thing that you would be doing. So I think that it's definitely
Thanks, honey.
like doing any of those one shots are like, well, you have to like make it narratively interesting while we're fucking around, even if we are fucking around. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Thanks, honey.
No problem. Root beer float. So like you can float.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You float.
It's also a flotation device.
I know, right?
You can hover.
Do you just get what's not fly, but like the lesser version of fly? You get that as a free action.
I did not realize you were
Oh,
talking
in
about a
D&D.
spell. I thought you were
Yeah,
just
I'm
like,
talking about a spell,
what's
Brandon. We're talking
less?
about a
What's less
D&D
fly?
Is tensor? Is it float? It's float, right? Like
I guess
tensor's
so.
floating disc.
Yeah, that's
I was looking for a word that wasn't float. That's why I said hover. I went with
I
hover.
like that. I like
You
Oh,
can
levitation.
hover.
Levitation.
Oh, it's levitation, Holmes.
yes, there we go.
No, we're not.
Oh.
Does anyone like my reference to Tenacious
missed
D?
it.
No.
Sorry.
I did not get it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's
That was,
levitation,
that was another
Holmes.
movie in middle school that I was like, I'm over this.
That's okay. Okay, cool. So we have glitter. We got root beer float. We have this one that
And
is
lemon.
limo.
Lemon.
Limo.
We have glitter, root beer float, and lemon.
And limo. It's like when imagine there was
Oh, it's limo. It lets you speak in different language, like another language. Like like
lemons.
It lets you speak lemon.
Wait,
Yeah.
it lets you transform an object, but only into something with the mass and size of a lemon. It's a bag of holding, but all it has is
lemons.
Lemon.
Oh, that sounds great. Actually, I would love to
Yeah.
have
Every time you
lemons.
pour something out, it's just a full lemon.
yeah.
I really like that. Here's okay.
Can
No wait.
of
Okay.
infinite lemons.
This is very good. It's a can of infinite lemons. But also, what I was trying to do was that it is about like you get advantage on one roll if you can open the can, because if life gives you lemons, you make lemonade.
Oh, that's good.
Mm.
I like
Good
that.
shit, Eric.
Is it like a strength check? Like, what are we talking about here?
More like if you're in a position that you can like
Just a luck roll.
you can subtly open it up.
Ooh,
You know,
Rip
it's
it,
like
rip, yeah.
it's a dexterity roll. Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you're on like the side of a cliff, you're gonna have a hard time opening it up. Or like if you're in a fight, you're gonna be like, hold on, I have to drink. I'm thirsty. I'm parched. And then you open it up. So however you open up the can, I feel like you'd have to do a check depending on what's happening.
Wow, guys! Cat Rose's mom just came in, watched the stream for a minute, called them a nerd, and then left. Cat, I'm sorry, your mom is cool.
Your mom's a bully?
We're also cool, so like I don't know what your mom's talking about.
Is like you should tell your principal that you're being bullied at home?
That's really good.
We still got 2 more cans though. We still got
Great.
these two dudes over here.
When I have a bad day, that's what I say. Still got 2 more cans though.
I don't know what that means. but
Did you
it seems
use
great.
all of your energy on Dr. Bertha votes?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, about the bounds.
What if one of it is filled with a very mild acid?
That's the lime flavor over here.
I think that's just soda.
If you drink a lot, it rots your teeth.
Over the course of years.
Yeah.
It just fucking so.
Is there one that's root, quote unquote, root beer float, and it's just a root, like you open it and it like sprouts a tree.
Entanglement.
Entanglement.
Maybe it does this
That's
like
pretty
entanglement.
good. I like
could
that.
definitely see myself
Yeah.
using that item.
Very mild acid. No need to explain.
I also want to include root beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
but I find-
Cat Rose also said their mom wanted to make absolutely sure that we knew about the spirits and JTP tattoos that they
Oh,
have.
that's you, Cat.
Oh,
yes.
I am writing an article right now, and I mentioned logo tattoos, and I was thinking about you when I wrote it.
I love that.
So happy.
Okay, so we have root beer here, and we also have very mild acid, which I'm
Yeah.
gonna make into a different
Great.
color.
Very mild
Here's-
acid is the one I'd be most scared to open, I think.
Oh, absolutely. But like,
You're
it
like,
has a
how
really,
mild is mild acid?
it has like a really nice.
Even a
taste.
mild acid is probably bad. Pavloko did suggest that we could have a root beer float as well.
Really, just each one has to be a.
It could just be a non-alcoholic beer,
Yeah.
I suppose.
That's
Yeah,
true,
It's always
yeah.
good to have a couple on hand.
Okay, so I like with the root beer float with the root beer. It's just like, man, imagine you're like a soda mancer,
Yeah.
or like you're an alchemist,
Brandon's tinctures.
or yeah, you're an alchemist, and it's all sealed in cans. Like that's
love that.
insane. That this
Eric,
is
that's
like,
just Valdes has the witch class, and one of them is tea witch. Imagine that, but soda witch.
Yeah, I
Oh my
love
God,
that.
Soda Witch.
I think that. Did you guys ever see the Animaniacs skit where Dot, I think, goes down the aisle of an airplane with a cart, and he says, "Tea, soda, monster, C, soda, monster," and then one guy's like, "Monster coming up," and then it's just a big monster. It's really funny.
That's
I imagine
That's
that
pretty
the
good.
very mild acid is just you uncork it and then just like a fucking like elemental comes out of it
Yeah,
and kills
yeah.
you.
That's really good.
I like that. And if it's the Animaniacs, and then like Humphrey Bogart rendered in a cartoon was there.
Yeah.
Here's my play for very mild acid, right? Is that it does the effect of acid over like 6 to 12 hours. However, it is undetectable as like an acid if you do magic or poison checks.
That's
like,
fun.
It's like just
I like it.
sticky.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, someone spilled something, but it's not poisonous, I guess. So it's very mild acid, and you can drink it, but it like gives you tum troubles. So like it doesn't hurt. So you know like the thing where it's like, oh no, this is just soda. What do you mean? It's like, all right, we'll drink it. It's like, okay, and then you drink it, and it only hurts you a little bit, like 1d4 damage. So I think this is something like a very subtle thing you could use.
I love that.
Jay Wilkes asked what root beer is made out of. Sassafras.
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 What is burdock root? That came to my mind immediately. What is that?
That's like a.
What's a poison, bud?
Oh, okay.
No, you can eat burdock. That's like a very often used in Japanese cooking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really? What am I thinking? What root am I thinking of then?
Hemlock?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Burdock root's a thing. Don't listen
Yeah.
to me.
There's lots of
Don't listen
poison.
to me. Don't listen to me.
Lots of poison.
All right, so it's a very weak acid, but it's undetectable as a poison, and you can drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing some
Or
great
as
suggestions.
a undetectable as a poison or undetectable as an acid.
Oh, like if you need, you can do like detect poison and stuff. Like those are spells, I think,
Right.
or like and it's undetectable as magic as well. So I'm just kind of
Yeah,
like,
if we ran an RPG,
general.
I wouldn't be like, let me test that for acid.
Yeah,
Unless it's
right.
been labeled.
That's fair.
so, and then you can like drop this as entanglement. Yeah, I really like this. Very mild acid. It's very funny.
People are really going on this idea of the Sodamancer with like a like cross chest like
Yeah.
ammo holder of sodas, hoisters of soda as a belt, soda distractions.
I love that.
Lots going on. I love it.
Cool. We can do more cans. I'm just trying to make more space. I'm gonna make glitter smaller.
Well, we only have 5, so we at least have to do one more.
Yeah,
I
one
think
more.
for a 6-pack, that's true.
Okay,
One more.
Can you try to find an animated can, please?
sure.
Can you put eyeballs on the animated can, please?
Yes.
I mean, absolutely.
Thanks. This one's
Oh.
alive.
Oh, I like that one. I like him.
Oh no, there's someone in that one.
Oh,
I mean-
that's the pop top.
No, I like the idea of it's something's trying to
Okay.
get out of this can.
Yeah.
I do. What's trying to get out of the can?
Lizard.
Oh no, there's a little lightning. Much as I love Bertha Bones saying lizard.
Okay, honey?
It's here. Hey, all right. Hey, Julia,
Yeah.
Brandon, can we have a meeting without Amanda?
Yeah,
why
sure.
don't we,
I'll just-
while we
All
like
right,
pause the
Brandon,
stream
can
real quick.
you end the
Let
stream?
me pause the stream for Amanda.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay, great. Hey, so like, I'm having a real problem with Amanda right now, and I just want to like have a quick meeting. Is that like?
Oh no, please tell me more. What happened?
Yeah, it's like I'm having a really. I put a lot of time and effort into the stuff that we do for Join the Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I plan a lot in advance. I like ask a bunch of people. I do all this, and then like all of a fucking sudden, Amanda comes in and she's like. And she like does a character voice in the last second, and she's Bertha
Yeah.
Bones, and then everyone loves Bertha Bones,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like, but what about me? What
Yeah.
about Eric not Bones?
I'm sorry. This is a Bertha Bones podcast now. I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh no!
Yeah, I guess like I guess I'm the DM now because we're just gonna keep doing Dr. Bertha Bones stories and you
Yep.
know.
So there's nothing you can do. You're just telling me I'm getting kicked out of the band.
Yeah.
I'm like Pete Best.
Do you want to play bass? I guess.
Yeah, is bass okay for you?
Oh, do I have to learn stand-up bass?
We could really use a manager when we think about it.
Oh, the
actually,
merch
so-
table. We need someone for the merch
Oh,
table.
Yeah. But
Oh.
we'll buy you pizza, so like
When Ringo gets sick, can you go find a different drummer?
I'm glad you came to us about
Oh my God,
this
Bertha-
concern, though, Eric. I really
Cat
appreciate
Rose says Bertha Bones and the Freelancers. That's the best fucking name for a band of all time.
Oh, come on! No! Shit! All right, Amanda, you can come back.
it. Oh, let's start the stream again.
Yeah, Brandon, hit the
can you
button.
press
Sorry,
the
no,
button?
Brandon,
Oh,
not
there we
yet. Eric, can you just give me just a second with the team?
Oh,
Can you
okay.
end the
I just
stream
need
for
I just have
Eric
a
real quick?
Yeah.
meeting. No, people can
No,
hear this.
no,
That's
see,
okay.
I can.
That's okay.
Wait, okay, so
Yeah.
no, I can. Oh, we're
Yeah.
keeping the stream
Oh,
on,
yeah,
but I
that's
have
fine,
to
that's fine,
go.
that's
Okay.
fine.
Just pause for a second. Be My Badger did say really Yoko Bono'd yourself, and that was incredible.
No!
But guys, as Eric is probably sound canceling headphones instead of the ones that have sound in them,
Right.
I just we are getting married in like 5 months, and
Mhm.
I'm just worried that maybe Bertha Bones gonna come between us in our marriage, and like
Why would you think that?
well, Jews don't do like pre-Cana counseling or
mhm.
anything
Right,
like that. So instead, I'm coming to you, my podcast, live on Twitch,
Mhm.
to say I'm just I'm a little worried that Dr. Bertha Bones might be upstaging your guys' characters, or
No.
maybe like the arc that comes after
Yeah.
these one shots, and I just wanted to say like I'm sorry. And,
No.
If you don't want her to like be on the stream anymore, like that's
No,
totally
no,
fine.
no,
Oh,
no,
man,
no,
that was
no,
never
no,
our
no, no, no.
concern.
We can
Me and,
share
me
it.
and
We can
Julia
be this-
love Dr. Bertha Bones. If anything,
Okay.
we just you just marry Dr. Bertha Bones.
Yeah.
Well, I think that would be difficult. It'll be because self-marriage is legal in New Mexico, and I
Yeah.
can't get there yet
Okay.
because I'm not a billionaire. So
All right. Well, as your manager, yeah, you know me, your manager Saul Applestein. I'm looking at the numbers here. You can see the graph. And Join the Party was down here before, but now with Bertha Bones is all the way up here.
are you saying Bertha Bones lifts all ships?
No, I'm saying that you should, whatever that Eric guy's doing, it doesn't matter. You should marry Dr. Bertha Bones. The numbers say so. Sorry, I have to get.
Saul says so. And the
I have to
numbers
get
say
on a plane that goes to Los Angeles and then back to New York. See you later.
Doesn't even land, just goes there,
you send
hovers a
Eric
little
back?
bit.
It's
turns
it's a
back around.
prestige play.
Can you send Eric back?
All right, I'll see if I can get him before I go to the secret 4th New York City airport.
Okay.
Oh hey, guy. Oh hey, what's
oh,
up?
hey, honey. I really
Hey,
missed
what
you when
up?
you were gone.
Hey, did you have the meeting with Saul without me?
No.
You know I wanted to
No.
talk numbers.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
No,
you
he
see
like
him?
stopped by to say hi and then he left. It wasn't a meeting.
He
No,
said he
it
was going to the secret 4th airport. There's only 3 airports in New York City, so I don't know
the
what he was
4th
talking
one's
about.
underground. If you
No,
not.
this is
Oh.
Tanglewood. It never actually closed and became JFK.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have pre-check, so I can't go to
Yeah.
Tanglewood.
That makes a lot more sense.
You can get on that, bud.
So what? Hey, what do we want? What's in the soda? What's in the can?
A lightning elemental. That's what's in it.
All right, yeah, it's definitely. It's a lightning. Can it be like a lightning fairy? Is that so? It's
Sure.
small.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm thinking like a little like ball lightning, you know?
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
I had
gonna
one
try
of
to
those
come.
in one of my home campaigns. I had one of those for a brief time as a familiar, and it was very nice. Cute.
All right, let me see if I can turn her into like a lightning thing.
Lightning colors.
Guys, why are we on the front page of Twitch?
No. No.
Why aren't we number 1?
Because it's our second stream.
We're getting there. And thank you so much to everybody who has joined us and is watching in the replay. We are going to keep doing this every dang Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. We
Ooh,
can't
she
wait.
got very skeletal. I like
And we
that.
can't.
And
You can't sub yet, but we will get there, and then you may sub. But please
Yes.
follow.
exactly,
That'd be
definitely follow
nice.
us. Listen to the podcast. If you haven't listened to the one shot this week, you're fine. You didn't miss anything.
I've listened to the next week's one already because I'm the editor, and it's extremely good.
I
Yay.
love the second half of this. Like, if you liked the first half of this, I feel like the second half is even better. And I'm not just like putting that on to like, please listen. No, like genuinely, I think the second half is better.
They're both so good, and this one really made me want to know what comes next, and I know what comes next.
Here's the problem that I did ball lightning. It's giving me balls and,
And
lightning,
lightning.
but not together.
Are you going for one of those like electromagnetic things that you touch in school?
Oh,
Ooh, that would be fun.
what are those called?
Is that a
Tesla
Tesla,
coil?
coil? Yeah.
Oh,
No.
that is a Tesla coil.
No?
No, that's not a Tesla coil. That's I think
No,
maybe.
this is a Tesla coil.
Oh, but they do have the thing that you're looking for if you go down further on the left. There it is.
Yeah. Oh, right there.
Little ball.
Oh, this guy.
I just pointed to my screen like you could see it.
I was like, yeah, I'm also doing that. So if that helps, Brandon.
That looks like a brain.
The
Love it.
brain.
But like in a cool way.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if I can color block it.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to scroll on Canva like I'm controlling it right now.
Brains have their own bone. Wrapped in it.
God damn it.
Man, this is really ruining my marriage.
Ruzuka says they're finally now starting to plan more of the campaign because of us.
Oh,
Yay!
And someone corrected that it's a plasma globe.
Plasma
Correct.
glow.
Well,
Ah.
It's like when
that
you put a
wasn't in my
grape.
brain.
It's like when you
Yeah.
put a grape in the microwave. It's
What
plasma,
happens
baby.
then? Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you split a grape in half
Wait,
and
what?
you split a grape in half and leave the skin intact between the two halves, put it in the microwave and it will create plasma.
What is the scientific definition of plasma?
It's the fourth state of matter. It's plasma. I don't know. We didn't do it in Head Our Gut because we weren't allowed to.
I was gonna say I didn't hear it in Head Heart Gut, so I don't know.
No, I forbid it because Moya was gonna use it to go.
Moya
It was our 2 OP.
suggested, yeah, states of matter, and then was like, which of the 12 states of matter may I use? And I was like, the 3, Moya, the 3. You
The
know.
3 that us
You know the
laymen
ones.
know, Dr.
Yeah.
Moya McTeer.
Cool. All right, yeah, the lightning fairy is going in there.
Yay.
I'm now wondering if like we should start our prompts by me start dropping in like Neopets images.
Sure.
I mean, that's never
I
steered
mean,
us wrong in
That would
content
make me
at all.
happy.
Wait,
'Cause I'm
what?
just I'm like, should we like? How do you make an entire how do you make an entire plot cook off of the brain tree from Neopets?
Yeah.
Brendan, do you know what I'm talking about?
Mhm,
I mean, we
mhm,
could do
mhm.
a thing where we just like we bring images in advance and we send them to Eric, and then we
Yeah, that'd be
do-
fun.
Do it like that.
We could do a random
dr-
image generator.
Yeah,
It's
Pretty good.
the drawfiification of join the JTP Sidequests.
that's fine. I'm
I
cool
love
with
it.
that.
And if you loved this, please subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Oh wait, I have to recap this. I have to
Yeah,
recap this.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we made a 6-pack of sodies here. We started out with glitter in a can, which gives you +1 charisma, but -2 stealth. We have root beer float, which allows you to hover. We have lemons, which is a can of infinite lemons, but gives you advantage on one roll if you open a can if life gives you lemons. We have root beer, where it is like entanglement. The entanglement spell, roots pop out, which is pretty cool. There's very mild acid, which kind of does acid over an extended period of time, but you can also drink it, and it's undetectable as a poison. So you can't use it to kill someone, but you can use it to slowly destroy something.
Their
And then,
intestines.
yeah, no, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. And then the can it's moving inside of here is a lightning fairy, which we've demonstrated through this fairy here and this plasma coil, which is not a Tesla coil, which we learned today.
Different
I also
thing.
love the idea. You know the mechanic you made for my good friend Tom Arnold? What's his name?
Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer.
Oh, Arnold Palmer, yeah.
Where like I can roll ahead of time and like change anything to one roll or whatever. Like for the can of lemonade, like you could literally change a bad thing to lemonade and change the roll. I love that.
Oh yeah, it's a portent roll.
Yes,
I do like the idea of if you were doing like a money game where you kept track of the amount of money that you had. That like there is a soda. There is like a soda vending machine, and then you keep buying cans of lemons and then you keep getting different portent rolls.
Yeah.
So like you can keep buying them necessarily, but what you're looking for is a 20. But I think the way to do it is to do it in a weighted way, like with a gashapon or with like loot boxes. How like a 1 and a 20, like you put it on the bell curve. You redistribute the numbers 1 through 20 through a bell curve, and it's always more likely for you to get middling numbers as opposed to the highest or lowest numbers. I think that could be really sick.
That's
Yeah,
fun. I love that.
Really interesting.
That would be very fun. Or if the portent, or imagine like you if you have a portent item, you'd use the bell curve distribution instead of rolling 1d20 because it's like not inherent to you. It's supposed to be like gated.
Right.
Cool.
I like
Pretty good.
that.
I love that.
See, this is all being a DM is coming up with different mechanics to fit in the things that already exist.
Kat Rose said they're starting a LTC campaign soon. Just got the books for it today, and I'm totally going to implement these cans of goods.
Oh shit, that's
Sarah,
awesome.
Enjoy your completos.
Yes.
Jealous?
And if you guys want a Drawfee crossover, tweet at them. Tell them, because I want that.
Tell 'em. You want that too? We did one with the McElroys. That's a podcast, so are we.
That's
Yeah.
true. It
All
counts.
right.
We love that stuff.
Well, like we say at the end of every stream,
Don't forget to be awesome. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No, we did all the plugs. Sorry, we did this out of order.
Yeah.
I don't know, I was just
My
hoping you would have
Sorry, I got
say
distracted by
something.
the bones.
something silly.
Bones. Well, Eric, why don't you come in with one of your patented voices? I miss January a lot, so what would January tell us to do in this situation?
Hey, you're not replacing me with a different NPC that you love a lot, right? That's not what's happening? No, it's not.
Never.
No,
Never.
it's definitely not.
Never.
Oh,
Then the
okay.
music starts playing, rising. And
No,
walk away.
no! I'm stuck in this universe. No, love me.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Vote in the chat for our ending, for what we should say at the end of stream.